then we'll be graced with such.
Dick.
Oh goddamn! I'm gonna suck you clean. What's the name of that vacuum the British use? The Henry the Hoover.
Yeah. What?
Henry the Hoover. I'll fucking suckle you like
Chicken
Henry the
high.
Hoover. I am not. It's a little vacuum with a face.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Okay,
telling no
I'll say
lies.
Jesse.
I ain't telling no lies. Like you can
Is it
confirm.
Q?
Like you confirm.
I believe what Q tells me.
What? Sorry.
Confirm that Henry the Hoover is a vacuum with a little face on it.
Well, if Q says it is, it must be.
Why didn't you trust me, Moose?
Here you go, Moose. It's some spicy.
Moose, have I ever led you astray?
So you want me to read this?
Yes. Moose, you're the one. It's gonna make something hurt. Okay. So there's 20. There's 21. So we need 22. Where's 22? Here's 22. Oh, we got a regular bitch ass. It's a stormtrooper. It's not one of the Nubelmen. It's Ooh.
Blaze
Blazing
Black,
Bolt.
Volt White, but the first ones and the second ones.
Yeah, there's
And Sacred Gold and Storm Silver.
I'm not even gonna adjust
Yeah.
the camera because we have to pull more
They're
shit
all
off
the
the wall.
ones that are worth playing, basically.
So, IQ. Look at this. Like, I know that it's a stormtrooper helmet, so it doesn't have the see-through eyes, like like some of the helmets have been. But look, it's all painted black inside. There's a weird gap. It's like what? What does? That's understandable. Look this is kind of interesting, IQ. Kind of interesting here. His eyebrows can see. Look at his knees. They're different. Right knee and left knee are different. Autofocus. Hold up, let me turn on auto. Autofocus isn't actually automatic focus, as one might think, apparently. Focus, you fuck. John Tindo. I don't think I've heard John Tindo. He saw them, yes. Oh shit, we got Darth Vader's chimple. What? Where? She did push her brethren off the bridge. Yes, but do you... I guess he does murder his own species. We are his own species, aren't we? Is it your goal, as much as it is mine, to make facts a thing? Because I'm down to make facts a thing.
Heck W.
I don't know what
Those
that is.
things. Anyway. And now I just say them and I can't stop.
Your mic's doing that weird thing, IQ, where it's like. I don't know why. I feel like I'm turning into Waggles when it comes to like being a fucking audio Nazi. Jesse the Waggles. I said I'm turning into Waggles about being like an audio Nazi. Also, hey Bones.
Yes.
Hey Bones saying.
I'm a. Why the hell do you idiots leave fucking colon materials in the wall, Nazi?
Ew. I'm just a Nazi.
I yelled at Ben the other day.
Yeah, it's easy to yell at Ben. Ben's quite yellable. Jesus.
Okay, I can understand coal, but iron, really?
Look.
You know how much iron our server can produce?
I don't give a fuck.
So IQ, this is the microest micro build.
In the ore form.
Do whatever the fuck you want with it. Just don't have
The
it
ore.
showing.
Iron ore is more valuable than iron. It's rarer.
Oh,
Then why
that's
leave it in the
that
fucking
that's
wall?
'Cause it's
That's,
also useless.
that's real fun. That's real fun, guys. That's real fun, guys. So you know I have the cherry drink, a cherry liqueur. I should not be trusted to close alcohol bottles while drunk. IKEA. Past Jesse. Oh yeah, there's a Game Pass code there. If someone wants to redeem it, I don't give a shit. I was waiting to do it as a giveaway. Hashtag leaked. Hashtag leaked because I spilled alcohol on it, and hashtag leaked because I accidentally just posted a Game Pass code.
Joke.
Double leakage.
Oh, another thing
Is it
Moose
sticky?
doesn't understand.
Oh,
when
God.
Moose actually makes a
Oh
joke.
god. Oh no.
What do you understand?
I love how y'all have to point out a joke to me.
Do I lick this?
I wouldn't.
Like, if I make a joke,
I'm
y'all
gonna
have
lick
to
it.
point out to me, like, the
Oh, right.
fingers on hands thing yesterday.
Yeah, this fingers on hand. That's really good, actually. I've never
I
heard that one before.
didn't know I made it.
It tasted.
You've actually
It tastes
created
pretty
a-
good.
You liked it, okay.
I needed someone to point it out to me.
Oh god, I had a rubber glove on earlier today. It tastes like rubber glove mixed with cherries. Nobody questions why I had a rubber glove on earlier. Kappa. Oh, I see what the problem is. The bottle cap got a little sideways as it was going on. Methinks. Oh, God, it's okay. I'm gonna unsnap this. We're gonna get some cleaning. I need fluids. It's a cleaning stream now, boys. Okay, yeah, that's adhered to the table now. Oh. Uh-oh. Oopsie poopsie. Well, then say it. Say the line. Well, do you see what's going on stream? I'm clearing cherry liqueur off my desk.
I turn on stream to see lick it.
No.
Alright, I'm playing Pokemon again. Got 3 more wait. Yeah, 3 more, so it's basically a...
The hell is
my
this?
remote's doing that thing.
Oh god, it's under it. Sideways? Yeah, well, here's the thing. here's the thing. I'm an idiot.
Phone.
In the case of the liqueur, it appears that just 1215
Jesse,
might be
I get it, Jesse. Jesse, I get it. You want us to play GTA 5 together. You don't need your Twitch showing its ad.
Everything is covered in sticky. I have successfully extracted the code. Look at this motherfucker. It is. Oh wait, where's my camera pointed at? Oh, my camera's frozen. Probably because it's covered in sticky shit too. Should I just end stream and deal with this problem? Look at it. I was using an eyeglass wipe, and it's just like, it looks like someone like, am I gonna get banned for blood? Because it looks like some fake shitty ass sticky ass blood. Everything's sticky, IQ. My entire life is surrounded by sticky. I could go grab. I have some Lysol wipes. Those are like hardcore. These eyeglass. These. I get sticky shit over here. Gods, by the gods. The little scissors I used to cut that thing apart is now sticky. The de-stickening stream. Usually we like a bit of stickosity. More like, when did we do our last alcohol stream? It was like a few days ago, right? Yeah, that's when I opened this bottle last, and I can guarantee you there was not a pile of red goo under it at that point. Here, you can look at the label of this. The Legacy of Dr. McGillicuddy. I should read this label, because it is the fucking funniest fucking label in all of history. The alcohol seems to be doing it to the alcohol. Look at it, just looks gross and sticky because it is gross and sticky. Don't spill your alcohol, kids. Is vodka sticky when it's spilt?
I don't know.
Vodka does not.
Because I make sure I don't spill it.
Yeah, I haven't spilled vodka.
Oh,
The surfaces that I've interacted vodka with directly, I've had orange juice.
Oh, orange juice is sticky.
Orange juice is a source of sticky.
So here's the question. Well, vodka feels like something that wouldn't be sticky. It just it does not feel like a sticky. There. Wash my hands, don't I? That feels de-stickified, but that's when they get you. That's when they get you. They get you by the balls, because you think it's been de-stickied. Then all of a sudden, wham bam, your testicles are adhered to the table. That is exactly how it goes. That's how they get you trapped. That's how Mr. Billy Mays used to do business. You thought you were okay. That's how Phil Swift does it. You think you're safe, and then he flex tapes your asshole. You never want that, because you will never get your asshole back. So I'll just set this over here. Probably make somehow my computer sticky. God, that brings up, like, this would be a stream that would get you on a watch list, but it would be still a funny stream / YouTube video. Probably YouTube video. This is more YouTube video format. A stream or a video, I should say, as I just described, where you list off really intense, like I think about like cleaning chemicals and commercial things like that, how they could be used in torture. And whenever I see a Flex Seal ad, like the spray shit, I imagine you have someone tied to a table or tied to a chair or something, and you just seal their face. I mean, it's fucked, and I'm not advocating it. It goes without saying. I hope. If there's any amateur or professional torturers of not the cock and ball variety. Oh, here we go. Do some cock and ball torture. Seal their urethra shut. Yeah, it's still cock and ball torture. Anyway, so back to Legos now that I've cleaned up a sticky situation. We've got the smallest little TIE fighter boy. Can't even see it over my big massive. Well, it goes to the little Darth Vader's Cassiel, so I think it's supposed to be a TIE. So there's that. And our final thing, I think, right? It is 23. So 24, drum roll please. We know who it is. You know him. You love him. He's kind of a bitch. It's Darth Vader in an ugly Christmas sweater. I can't get him out. He's stuck. Am I jibbed? Have I been jibbed? No, they didn't. You notice... Here, let me open this. Unless it's in there. Is it? It is. I've not been jibbed. I've been anti-jibbed. Look at the box. The cape wasn't in the bag. And I was... It's in the box. Get the box. Get the box. We get... Why? He comes with 2 chin pieces.
The helmet separated. That's very, very good attention to detail. John Lego.
Yeah. John Lego. Where's my knife? Here's my knife. It's hiding behind the crimesman, the sticky bottle. The camera doesn't like it when I go in out of frame with something. It gets really sad if I come in out of frame with something. That, I guess, is the price we pay for using a phone as a camera. And hopefully... Well, after I get my computer, my next big purchase... If you guys like doing the Lego streams, yeah? I didn't have to do that. There's a tab. Yeah, I need to get... But that also requires more of my, like, background looking good.
Yes.
I don't, though. I'll do them for some things, though. Also, we did the crinkle thing. Huh.
I don't agree with you. I say if you become very popular without a face cam, and then you get a face cam, then you lose me as a viewer.
And there's that. Also, we did the crinkle test with most of the bags, yeah? Yeah, guys, we did the crinkle test with most things.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
On all the time. I'd never watch him.
Yeah, I'll do face cam for some things, but I don't like being a face cam man. So we did the crinkle test for most of the bags, right? Now we're going to do the crinkle test for the box. It's quite not crinkly because it's a fucking box. Anyway. Oh! Vaderhead, do not leave. Vaderhead nearly departed into the abyss known as Under the Desk. Under the desk! We give him a reverse Darth Maul lightsaber, IQ. Fuck yeah. The reverse Darth Maul lightsaber, patent pending. Sorry, I'm very easily entertained by my own stupidity. It'd be like a bow staff that has a laser between it. Laser. Is there any particular method? I guess just kind of like fold it over and make it a shoulder. I don't know if I can know. There we go. There's this little capey poo. Little capey poo. Oh, that's a really ingenious idea. The chinny chin chin seals down, so it kind of holds the cape in place. We got that. Oh, this is a good quality print on the head. You got the head, the face. You spin it around back. He's got some scarring on the back. You know it, baby. So look, he's got his little chin guard on, yeah. And then the top of the helmet. Baba Booey. Isn't this like a... I forget. There's like a dichotomy on what Vader is what, because the helmet changed shape between the first and second and third movies. His eyes line up with on the mask. That's another attention to detail. The eyes usually line up on most helmets. Even though the stormtrooper, not quite, kinda, sorta. There's kind of sort of a miss there. So we have an extra chin that we will do with as we please, I suppose. Here, Ray will hold Darth Vader's chin like a gun. Alright, well there we go. I think we're done, right? Didn't miss a day. Yep, no more Legos in there. Completely empty. So, I guess I can figure out what that fucking code is. We did it, AQ. God, now we gotta wait for IQ. God. The stickiness doesn't escape. A piece of paper towel was sticky on it, just stuck to my shirt. I suppose we could do one last kind of victory march. Let me get rid of the shitty train. It goes where the alcohol bottle went. It'll go explore for more stickiness. So let's pull out all the things we got from the... We'll just kind of rake it all into frame and then set it up. We'll leave shit like the Minesweeper cars out, obviously, because we didn't get them from the Lego thing. I guess I could set them up in order, but that would be time consuming, and I consume enough time as it is. Making some of the minifigures stand up is such a pain in the ass. They're not standing on something. I guess these two can stand next to each other. I guess I could sort them out into like different categories here. Let's sort them out into different categories. I feel like that's the best way to go about this, right? Let's talk about places. droids, maybe? There are a few droids. Minifigures. I have no idea if I put these lightsabers in the right hands for these people. Also, can we talk about Luke not getting shit and or fuck except a pair of binoculars? Depends on what you're hunting. If you're hunting rabbits, probably not. Is it a buffalo? I mean, until you shoot it, yes. Alright, very good. Alright, so we got that. Then vehicles, go over here. Oh, it's kind of off frame. We'll kind of do them closer to the front here then. Guess this counts as a vehicle. Most of the things seem to be vehicles. Don't want any of these to be out of frame. And we got some critters and droids over here. Alright. Everything's in frame.
Okay. So I'm gonna make the joke about how I turned on my flashlight to illuminate the way, and DJ immediately got on.
Very interesting. No, I don't. Alright, boys, here's everything we got out of the Lego Star Wars set. Out of the Christmas set. Aki, are you here? Is he back from his adventure? Alright. What do I think the favorite thing was out of this set? My favorite of the mini builds would probably be this, because it's just kind of really niche. The droid control ship. Really kind of niche, I like it. Or the A-Wing, which was a very nice build and pretty fucking accurate. Yeah, I really like the vehicle builds. I wish they had one for just vehicle builds. Because the rest of the builds are kind of not too great. And also, considering minifigs are kind of... Minifigs seem to be the big, like, expensive thing for Lego, I should say. Expensive thing. So you could just kind of ditch the minifigs. I like them. I mean, I have a Darth Vader now, who... I don't care about the rest of them, really, except Luke. Luke's pretty hot. I don't know who the guy in the green is. That's Rey, and I don't care all that much. And Stormtrooper I like way more than that Death Trooper, because I like the old helmet. The places. I really like this, like, Jabba's palace and the Darth Vader castle thingamajig. Not a big fan of the Hoth one, because it's like 4 discs on a plate of white. Woohoo. My least favorite is probably going to be the flashlight droid thing, because I don't know, there's almost no building. It'd probably be that, or I don't know, it'd probably be that. I'm not a huge fan of the Tauntaun because I don't like its face, because it's really just like a red dot, and I thought it was like a laser eye until someone brought up the point that it's probably a red nose. But yeah, I wish they would have done something a little different, maybe to get a bit of a face on it. But I know it'd be really fucking difficult with the size they have to work with. So I don't know really what else there's to say. I guess my least favorite out of each category would be the Hoth Castle. I don't know who the fuck the green guy is, so I don't really like it. Compared to the rest of them, which I kind of know what the fuck they are, at least. My least favorite ship build is probably Anakin's pod racer. But what else could you really do for Anakin's a pod racer? You know what I mean? So, you know, there's that. So yeah, least favorite thing, probably the little flashlight droid. Most favorite thing is the droid control ship or the A-Wing. So that's what we got with the Christmas thing. Yeah, so let's just get this shit. No, we'll scoot it this way. Slowly, but surely. It's kind of like push it all off frame, kind of, sort of. Here, we'll push it into the spot where my alcohol spilt earlier. Turns out, Wiggles, when we got drunk last time, I didn't screw the cap down all the way on my cherry liqueur, so there was a really big sticky spot on my desk today that I noticed. I noticed it today, but God knows. Actually, because that bottle was... Does this have a sticker on it? This bottle was on clearance because apparently nobody liked it. It's kind of niche, so it was only like $12 for the bottle, and it's a really nice bottle, so, you know, I'll take what I can get. Alright, my most favorite extra part of the entire thing would be the almost shot glass full of extra parts. These are all the extra parts we got from the Lego thing. Could probably build something with that. But I digress. Alright. I guess speedrun time slash not speedrun time? I'm just gonna build the rest of the fucking Lego builds.
Nothing.
Money. I enjoy the money.
I'm probably gonna play.
Leg lifts.
I'm gonna probably play World of Tanks or something. Wiggles, I know you probably just got a fan on, but it sounds like you're testing the air vehicles. You're wind tunneling. Okay. IQ, you missed having all the things set up. All the things we got from the Lego thing. Fingers. So, we're going to start speed building slash not speed building slash whatever you want to call it building. All of the, these Lego sets real quick. Because I was going to get to them the past few days. But then between all the computer issues and everything, didn't do it. So we're going to start with shitty helicopter. Police helicopter. It does have a spinning component. So it's better than what I thought it was. And as with the rest of the boxes, Mazel tov.
Okay.
They do look very fixed on the box, but they do have a spinning component, it turns out. Which is usually a key part. Alright.
Nice. I can warp it to red stars. Yay.
Alright, AQ. We begin at the beginning. Oh boy. Should we consider here? How about this? We'll continue using the Minesweeper car as our holder of instructions for his. It does prevent those like Bosnian kids from getting their titties blown off when they try to walk to school. So. Have you seen the minesweeping rats in like India? I think it's India. No, they're specifically trained to find mines because they're light enough to not set them off.
Get slightly heavier animal, and then you just like, hey, I bet there's things in this field. Boom, 10,000 rats. boom, 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 boom. Mines.
Yeah,
They got a lot of
they're
bombs in
they're
there.
trained to
So-
find the mines and like signal that there's a mine underground, and they get a treat for it. They're actually really cool. You know, another thing. By the way, these things.
I bet there was a mine there, guys.
Just airdrop a bunch of rocks onto the field.
You know what
Yes.
my uncle was saying today about Trudeau, Jared?
What was your uncle saying about Trudeau today, Jared?
He was like, you know, Trudeau kind of looks like a terrorist. If you just like darken his skin up and threw a turban on him, he'd look right. Like,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. So
I mean,
IQ.
he has a point.
If you don't know, Trudeau is very white.
Trudeau is incredibly white. So
How many
IQ.
stacks of chlorine did you get yesterday?
You notice that
Like 12.
with these, they really like to buff their part numbers by instead of this being a 2-piece, it's 2 single pieces. They've just increased their parts by 1. Yeah, instead of a 2.
That's even sacrificing structural integrity. Feels weird.
The structural integrity. IQ. This thing didn't even have structural integrity to begin with. This thing could be made out of a singular 2x4 brick, and it would still not be that structurally sound. Son of a bitch. They did it again. They did it again. They have a single... Look at this, motherfucker. They've got a single 2-piece here. And then on this piece, it's 2 single pieces. I love this stream matrix shit where I just shift forward in time by 2 seconds. It's pretty fun. And Supercar continue the holding. Thank y'all. Like, there's seriously no fucking reason to do single pieces other than to say, oh boy. So, what are we up to? 2 extra unnecessary parts? Yes. Yes, I know. In theory, wouldn't it be cheaper just to make 1 2-piece one? It wouldn't be cheaper.
Well, you can use 2 1-pieces. Whenever you need a 3-piece, you can use 3 1-pieces. Smaller denominations of parts are always more practical.
This is true.
Yeah. Less production lines you have to run for this, and they can perform the same purpose. Not quite the same purpose, but enough of the same purpose that these people don't care because they know they're making a garbage product.
So I know it's a garbage product, but there are now 2. There's a double single piece here and 2 double single pieces here stacked on top of each other. When the box does have a double piece in it already, this part kit already has a double piece in it for the white ones. Why the fuck not put that one like in the middle? Because now you've got these leany bullshit stacks that are like all whack. The fit on this is horseshit. It is a dollar store set. I know this. I am not going into these expecting Lego quality. I want that to be clear from the get-go. You know, that would be a fun thing to do, IQ. To go on the, like, can't you go onto Lego and buy parts? Like, no. Well, there's a site that's like a Lego exchange.
Shut it down, but they might have made their own version. Let me actually Google that. I'm actually curious.
Because
Actually-
here would be a fun thing to do, IQ, for future, not for today, because we don't have it set up. But for future, it'd be really fun to, as I'm building these Lego sets, I'm showing you the parts, and you start making a cart with all the parts. How much would this dollar store set cost if it was actual Lego bricks? Well, I'm just talking part for part.
A normal 2x1 plate on this website that I found or sorry, a 1x2 plate is 18 cents.
Fuck, that's expensive.
That's Canadian.
And how many how many 1x1s? What does that cost? I know that's not manufacturing cost. This is on the retailers. And wait, do we actually have extra parts, or am I an idiot and missed a step? Nope. This is a very shitty helicopter.
$9.
Part.
However, that is not a regular one. Actually, if you want the oh my god. What's that bird called? That Star Wars bird called, Jesse? Korg?
A porg.
Porg. The head of a porg, which is a 1x1 cone, is
Probably like $5.
$6.46.
Makes sense.
Oh, because it's such low production.
Yeah.
Here's the extra parts we got from it, by the way. This one's got. It's Lego likes to do like one-off sometimes with those really niche parts, and then the collectors will nut really hard over a single shade difference. Yeah, the shiny blue. Oh shit!
Order them.
How many?
Also-
They only have 2 in stock.
Are those
Yeah,
singular?
How many pieces?
Per piece.
That's a
per
per
piece.
piece, Waggles.
What?
Because they're such low production. I can't
That
get
one was
that many of them.
$6.
Yeah, the head of a porg is $6 because it's a very unique
For
size
for
of piece,
reference,
and it has a very rare print.
for
It's a specialty
reference,
piece, so.
Waggles. That is the head of a pork. Yes. Here, let me snap off its.
A piece, Jesse. He probably got it for cheaper.
Cut it
A lot cheaper.
Yeah, it was
per,
on.
per part. He paid a lot cheaper than that.
Yeah, because this has got, because it's a Star Wars set. This is especial parts out the ass. All right, IQ.
That'd be way more expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So IQ, how
Those are
much
just individual sales?
does this little gentleman, the wheelie flashlight boy, cost? Because I'm assuming the wheelie flashlight guy. Also, look at the frame rates. Shit. What is the most expensive block?
It's a 3x4 angle, right? Yeah, 100%.
No, it's a 2x4, like full size block. It's this shiny red, and it has 2 like Technic
Eggs.
or wheel pegs on the side. $57.
Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah,
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding. Why are some
Wait.
of these so expensive? Dark
Holy
brown brick, 1x8, $49. Wow.
Because it's racist if it's cheap.
No. It's those kind of things are Lego released it like it's a common part or whatever, it's a normal part, but they released it in this specific color.
The
Color shouldn't change
okay,
color,
yeah.
though.
Color changes the price a lot. Which was the really expensive color?
Brown.
Brown. Where's the brown one?
If you want to have a hootenanny, There's a Lego guy that has like all of the Lukes ever released for the Star Wars sets. Like he has the collections, especially when it comes to like the same minifigure. And so like it'll be, here's all the Lukes ever released, and then some of them are up to like $50 and $60 nowadays. I hate the fucking like. I think it's trying to autofocus is the problem. It's trying to autofocus constantly, being the fucking issue.
Those pieces.
I think so. It's like one of these that's on the helicopter blade, but like half of it is that way. Oh, it's like
It's the
I have one
same
of them,
as
but I'll
the
use this
max
as a
level for
reference.
inventory.
It's like the legs on the Gong
I don't even
droid,
know
but it's
that.
reversed on the other side. Is this?
It is the
Maybe.
entire box.
Oh
full of
yeah, except
smaller
it's a bunch of
boxes.
slats. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Anyway,
many boxes
this
are there?
dark green one is
Should be
$20.
like 48 in total.
Jesus Christ.
48?
A
Okay.
black one is 14 cents.
This ship looks cool.
Oh, here we go. Much better. You know the little default like black connector pins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's almost 10,000 of them, and they're 19 cents each. Oh yeah.
Still like kind of expensive thing about it. To
Yeah.
buy like and I think like that's you only get $5 a. You get 5 for $1. Which honestly isn't
Do they have bulk discounts on
No.
that site for shit like that?
What would I like? need
There's
to buy
probably a
lot of?
way to buy bulk Technic parts, considering what Technic parts are. Alright, shitty. Next bit. Oh, what side are you on?
toypro.com. I don't know if because
Oh god,
That's
there's
neat.
like
Lego didn't really have their own.
shmoo.
Yeah,
There's
no
a I
thanks.
think it's called Brick Exchange. Look up Brick Exchange. I think they have their own kind of like marketplace thing for bricks. I think.
Bricklink.
Bricklink, yeah, Bricklink.
Bricklink.
That's the place I've heard of. Cause you can buy very specific like minifigs and shit.
63,000 items.
Yeah, Bricklink
And I
sponsors a
want-
bunch of Lego YouTubers.
Technic.
I don't know if they're gonna be better prices or not. I simply know of their existence.
Oh god, there's a whole bunch of weird parts. Where's my normal parts?
I guess if you're going to Bricklink for something, you're probably wanting this like one
Yeah,
really
they have
fucking
pretty
niche.
specific parts here on Bricklink. I want to find like something default that I can like directly compare.
What about 2x1? I guess
No,
what
I
would you
wanna
call
do
it? The
I
little
wanna
red.
do Technic because Technic pieces are common and aren't really affected by how many you have because there's so many of them.
That's what I'm talking about. The little red 2 connector pin.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to find something like that.
Ooh, we got rubber wheels again. A sign of quality
Instead, I
on
have
these shitty
an
Legos.
entire page of rotor blades.
Oh, different sizes and types, I assume.
No, different prints.
See, I knew Bricklink was like, because the guy who
Bricklink is
does.
super specific stuff. Like he doesn't even sell the regular little black pin connectors.
I think also
Unless I'm in
Bricklink
the
is
wrong
not.
section.
I think Bricklink might also be like a user-driven market kind of thing. Like it's like
True. I guess it's not bulk stuff.
I have this part. or I have these parts in bulk, because I know the guy was talking about like you can sometimes find like some of the minifigs on Bricklink, and you want to, if you get them for a good price, you want to gobble these up because they're really fucking rare. You know, some of these parts in these sets are like, of course they're kind of dog shit, but they're also like that special kind of dog shit because I mentioned this before. Lego wouldn't put out a part that looks like this because it's shit. But it's really good for certain applications because you can fit these little sons of bitches in places because that Lego wouldn't dare try to put something.
What part?
This part. I know that I've had parts like this, but you see how they're like half covered. Like the ones for Legos dropped like an entire, dropped down further. I've not seen these
No, that's a Lego part. I have some of those.
Okay, well, let me.
It's newer. There is the double down one is like the classic part, but they do have those single one downs now.
Well, let me tug on your titties here, Chief. Now, it could be just because they're Mega Bloks parts, but some of the ones from the like this set series of the blind bags are fucking nutty. Like, look at all the parts holding this crane together. Here, let me pull the crane arm off. I can get the fucking crane arm off.
Oh, I see, like the arm pieces.
Yeah, look at some of these fucking parts. It's like a Y connector with a post.
Custom.
This fucking part's crazy. Which is the same Y connector but with an L joint. With like the right angle piece.
I think we do have Y connectors like that. Not the right angle one, but I'm pretty sure I've seen the straight Y connectors
And then
like that.
this is the real.
Very rarely though.
'Cause I don't even know. That's not even a brick connection, I don't think. No, it's not. This is like a.
It's just a. Oh, I have seen. Dude, hold on. I have something like right on my shelf that uses a part like that. I swear. Where is it? Am I drunk?
Maybe? I don't know.
I might be drunk.
There's some wacky fucking
Just like
parts.
sparked something in my memory.
Like this
I swear it's on one of my cars. Can't find it though.
like here, let me try to take it apart and show you IKEA. This fucking piece real quick, so if I can show you. So you'll see on the sides, instead of them having an actual base plate, it's just two fucking studs half held on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Lego does not have that.
Yeah, so some of the off-brand crap.
Because it's a bit too sketchy. I feel like that's a bit too sketchy for Lego.
Right, that being the point, is some of these parts you get from these bootleg kind of sets are a hair too much for Lego to get away with. One of the worst design decisions in this entire set is this entire build is horseshit. This is actually from the dollar store ones. But this... actually, wait for it to show up on screen because my thing is frozen. These fucking parts. It is held together by these two...
Oh god, yeah.
double stud boys, the stud on either end, and it is barely held together.
Yeah, I despise the double side stud pieces. I just think I don't know. It's a crime in my opinion.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, because I've had applications where I was trying to build a spaceship where I'd like for it to have outward studs on either side, and I would have liked to have that like feature. But sometimes when you're doing it, it just does not
I do that
go together.
sometimes with you have a block and you put those blue Technic pin stud connectors into the bottom side of the block, and then you can connect on both sides. Because those actually lock in better than those double-sided Mega Bloks pieces, because I've had a few of those.
Well, the double-sided Mega Bloks pieces are also made by Mega Bloks, aka you might as well just piss on the Legos and hope they stick together.
Yo, hold on.
What's
I think I just found an official Lego brick buying thing.
If you find the official
Yes,
Lego one,
dude,
that's the one I'd want.
I was right. So pick a brick. Pick a Brick was like the place to go for Lego parts, and I'm pretty sure Lego like said, "Hi, we're gonna own you now." So now they have actually Pick a Brick on their website. I don't know how. I've searched the same keyword each time, and it's just come up now. Anyway,
Where is the head? Where is this guy's head? This.
categories.
Oh, do we have our first missing part out of the box?
Where is?
Nope,
Technic?
nope, we're good. His head just rolled under the camera, so I didn't see it.
Wheels, plates, angles.
Oh my mother of God. IQ, look at this smug motherfucker.
Connectors. I want like connectors, Technic beams, functional elements. No.
IQ, look.
Sorry, I'm nerding. Okay, I'm looking. Yo, he's a boyo.
He's a boyo.
Got that chin going on.
He's got more
Jesus.
chin than you could shake a stick at.
What am I looking for? I want like, where's like gears? Where's the gears?
Well, that doesn't spin very well. Oh, that's not very cash money. Well, that wheel's gonna come flying off if you so much as look at it too hard. Wowie, wow! Some of those wheels fucking suck. Little Lego go-kart, police go-kart to be exact. That's something the world needed. Our helicopter's already fallen over. Alright, onwards to the military things. I probably could dump all these parts out together and put them together faster, to be honest.
Wow.
This
Stop singing.
Christmas I gave you my ass. Very next day you stuffed it with hay. I don't know why you do that unless you had a very interesting
The
fetish.
fuck are you stuffing with hay?
I said this Christmas I gave you my ass. We're back with episode 492 of Warren listens into a conversation halfway, doesn't hear any of it except the very final bit.
Yes.
then
and
gets
all I
a
heard was
very-
you stuffing
God
something
damn
with
it.
hay.
Okay, the Lego official Pick a Brick is pretty garbage for Technic stuff, I'm gonna be honest.
You hate to see it.
There's like, you can't even get like some of the longer pieces. Like, and there's like no color options.
Is it one of these acquisition so they'll stop making money off of them?
I don't know.
Thing is, it makes so much sense to have a pick-a-brick. Here's a fun thing, IQ, you could do. I don't know if it costs money to download the program to do it, but there is the Build-A-Kit thing that Lego has. The Lego designer thing.
Facts. See if it's better for different blocks.
Can you design a set that's a ball of random parts?
Okay, basically, okay, if you're looking for just like bricks, you can get whatever color you want. It's just not suited for Technic, I guess.
They should have a site for
It's annoying.
Technic. I can imagine they could make some funds in that department. Good.
Wiggles.
So IQ, what are we doing tonight, huh? After this?
Wiggles.
Are we feeling Pokemon? Are we feeling Lurgo?
Yeah, hold on.
Not Lurgo. We're doing Lurgo right now. This is actually a turreted vehicle, Kappa. I say with a Kappa-eist Kappa. It's got dual laser guns, IQ.
Lasers.
Do a laser gun.
You know it's more fun than mass producing chlorine?
Killing infants.
Using that chlorine gas that you're
To
producing.
kill infants.
Oh, I was gonna say inhaling it.
Only if you're an infant.
Don't you fucking hit. You.
Can't I inhale it while I'm holding an infant?
As long as
Bro, yeah.
the wheel landed on the ridge. IQ. The wheel landed like this on the ground. That's usually
What?
stinky hours when the wheels escaped. That's usually stinky hours because it's about to roll into the pits of hell. It, however, rolled, bounced off the wheel of my chair, and rolled back exactly where my arm could reach.
Boys, can we get a poggers in the chat?
Yeah, it was fucking nuts.
Why?
Because I am currently wrestling into position my PC.
I
Nice.
actually
You
put a
got
poggers
computer?
in the
Yeah.
chat, Waggles.
Alright, Wiggles, let me know when you get that shit set up.
Yeah.
We'll be buying you Satisfactory.
Oh.
Look how fuzzy it is because the
But
CK3
you're not
time,
going to be
boys.
allowed to play it until Jesse gets his PC. So
I am fine with that. I do need to sort out how to
he
install
can-
Steam. I've got the Microsoft Game Store working. So
Here's
I
the
can
thing:
You,
if you guys play
open
games on
Google.
PC, just do it. It'll be like probably just based on how things are going, January, and then I'll have PC.
okay. So Wiggles, just open Google, type in Steam, go to Steam, download.
I think
don't have it plugged in yet.
I think he knows
Well,
how to download Steam.
But he said he was
Yeah, I
figuring out how to
think
use Steam.
I think a chimpanzee could learn how to download Steam.
Do you have a Steam account yet, Wiggles?
No, I have never owned a computer more powerful than a 2003 laptop.
Okay, when you get a
Jesus.
computer, you're gonna want to spend $5.
Steam doesn't let you
anything.
have friends until you spend $5.
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb.
Why?
No.
Just don't play Steam games, Pog. Oh, you don't need
bigger than
Steam to
my
play CK3.
Xbox.
Yeah.
It's basically so people they try to deter people from making like bot accounts and shit.
Wait, why does this have a US?
And you don't need Steam to play Minecraft. Well, I do, but
Oh, you think you're something, Hunter?
Jared,
yeah, I use Steam controller mapping to grab out with controller.
Yeah.
you use the Steam controller?
No, I use Steam controller mapping.
Okay, I was about ready to cry. You used a Steam controller.
I didn't even know there was a Steam controller, to be honest.
Okay, open up Google image, look up Steam controller. You have to see it. It is so bad. It is the worst controller. I would rather
It's difficult.
play Minecraft with an NES controller than with a Steam controller.
Oh, Wiggles, we're
What
gonna have so
am I
much
looking
fun.
at?
Yeah, see those big two circular things?
Yeah.
Those are like touch pads for like joysticks. You can imagine they're quite
Is it
unresponsive.
a digital controller?
It's the worst
Oh.
fucking controller ever designed, Waggles.
It's a physical controller with touch pads. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of joysticks. As in,
Defeats the purpose.
It does have a joystick though.
yeah.
Wait, what are all of these plugs going to? Oh, right. That's into the
Plugs.
Roku. I'm trying to free up. No, will you happily just fit in there? PogChamp.
Did
Okay.
you say elite? I could have sworn he said elite. Could you just fit in there?
Oh, I'm sure he could.
I could.
IQ, you
This
could,
is
you
just-
could.
Oh no, that is HDMI. Okay.
IQ, I really like how since this shitty fucking app I use to run this camera through my phone glitches, it goes from nothing happening to I put together half the car in about 2/4 of a second.
Ooh, I
That's
think
half a
you're
second,
actually
by the way.
setting up right now, aren't you, Wiggles?
Yes. Why do you? What else did you think I was doing when I said that I was wrestling my PC into position?
Asserting
I
your
didn't think
dominance.
you'd be setting it up right away.
On the
Well, I
smaller
wouldn't
monkey.
I would
I don't know.
I would set up a computer with a smaller monkey. It sounds like based on Wiggles grunting and gnarling
Yeah, he
noises.
might be the smaller monkey.
He could use. Well, no, he could use a smaller monkey right now.
Oh my
So-
god, it was open.
What do you think,
Not
Wiggles?
an Ethernet port.
What game do you want to play first? Wait, what?
Where the hell is the Ethernet port?
On the back of the
Like,
computer?
what? I'm
Back.
looking.
It's shaped like.
Oh, there it is.
Should just say
There it
should
is.
be there unless it's a Wi-Fi exclusive.
He already found it.
It was hiding with the USBs.
I know he found it. That's why I said I was gonna say,
My dad asked if I would need help, like actually getting it like plugged in and whatnot. And I said that I had the technical support power of 3 monkeys with Google to help me.
Monkeys.
So I did not need.
So far, Google has not been consulted, and probably, if we do our job right, will not need to be consulted.
Oh,
There's
this
no
monkey.
need to consult it.
For fuck's sake, these fucking
Those 3 ports
shitters,
are
man.
good. Oh, no,
Fucking
that's upside down.
shitters.
If I can't, if I know if I can't help Wiggles set it up, there's a problem, and I eat stupid.
Look at these 3 steps, IQ.
Okay, my setup has gone from
these
Gecko
3
to Oh Dear
steps.
God, why?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
man.
fuck.
That's what it's all about.
I have one big TV, one much smaller TV, a computer far too big for the bookshelf, on the bookshelf, cords are everywhere, an Ethernet switch, a mini
Oh my
Roku,
God.
an Xbox, my clock, and a power brick that
You
everything
need
is
to
plugged
send me.
into.
You need to send me a picture. Please send me a picture, Wiggles. Please.
Okay,
So,
where's my
IQ,
phone?
once the thing catches up, because I dared move.
I'm just mass producing chlorine, so
Look
I
at
want
the-
to see a picture
one of the
of
bricks-
your
All you
ghetto
need
setup.
is zip ties and zip tie all your wires together.
I will do that once everything is sorted properly.
Yeah, IQ.
Okay. I should probably.
You notice
plug
one
my
of those
mouse
bricks
into the
is a
computer
different
so that
color.
I can,
Oh no.
Fucking chasers.
You see that?
Yeah.
Also, this is in the military collection. Like, isn't this a very
So-
militaristic vehicle?
It's very militant.
Oh, I do
Did
have
you-
a flight stick, so I'd be down to like goof off on Microsoft Flight Simulator or something.
Ooh,
pretty
I'll
sure
What
do
about
that.
what about
Yes.
Microsoft Flight Stimulator?
Pog.
It's where you play Microsoft Flight Simulator with a vibrator, and you have to land a plane, and you have the vibration function that should go to a controller hooked up to the vibrator.
Oh, of course. Okay, where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
All right, here's my favorite set IQ:
For the moment, while I
Fire
get this set up.
hydrant.
I'm gonna harvest my oxygen.
Fire hydrant?
fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant. Yo, fire hydrant.
Look at the lag. Why does
It's literally the fire hydrant. Okay. I have a question.
what's
Why
the
is
question?
there fire extinguishers next to a fire hydrant?
Why is I mean, my favorite part's the shovel.
Is this an indoor fire hydrant? The legend of the indoor fire hydrant.
You know what an indoor fire hydrant is?
What?
It's a water cooler.
Is that HDMI 3?
Fuck's sake. Kill yourself.
Okay, no, it's not HDMI 3. Welcome back to Waggle's randomly guessing HDMI port numbers while trying to figure out which one he's just plugged the computer into.
Pretty sure everyone does that.
Yeah, you keep hitting buttons until the screen comes on.
Like I never understand it. They make the lettering on them the same color as the fucking material of the TV, and then they have them like backwards, where the top one's 3 and the bottom one's 1. Oh, I never
Makes
liked
sense.
that.
TV inputs.
I love my monitor because if there's only one input going into it, it automatically switches to that input.
That'd be nice.
MSI, baby. MSI knows their shit.
Which one are you? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's HDMI 2, but
is with these
HDMI 2
fucking
doesn't
chasing
do
monkeys?
anything.
Is it plugged into the middle one on your TV?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey.
you wanna
That's
see
not
a-
my
you
HDMI
wanna see a
signal.
little
Okay,
polygon
first
sound?
off, before any more questions are asked, I do whatever you said, IQ. Waggles, is your thing turned
I know
on?
Why? I forgot to click the power button.
Yay!
That there's the exact reason why I said Waggles. Did you turn it on? Because I have done that before.
You have to hold the power button for it to turn on, or just click.
Should just have to
Depends.
click. Depends on the nuggie.
Push button and it go.
Depends on the case.
Oh my god. IQ. IQ. There's only a stud on 3 of the 4 available sides.
Wiggles.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's gonna be nice. At least.
You think they would have added another one
It's
just
gonna be
okay?
on PC.
They're flashing. Oh, the TV's gone black. Oh,
Will it ever go back
turning
though,
on.
Waggles?
I'm turning African. I think I'm
Oh, my dad did not
African. I
tell
really
me
think
how
so.
That is not.
Oh, right, because it's with Windows. It's not with Linux. So I don't have to like type into the programmer bit.
The console.
Yeah, that one. I know what
the
computer is.
programmer bit.
Console.
Programmer bit.
The
That's
programmer
what I
bit.
know it as. All the other computers in the house are on Linux, so whenever any of them get rebooted, you have to like log into the console
Yeah.
with your information and
It's
whatnot,
'cause
and
you
then
can
manually
actually-
tell it to boot on.
It's because you can boot different operating systems if you want.
Linux has a bunch of fucking features.
I've never
like that.
used Linux, so I wouldn't know.
I have not
Linux
either,
is
but I
weird.
know about Linux.
I've used
No.
Linux in computer
I
science class
understand that
and on
Linux
my.
is good for a computer programmer, but if your son who's in middle school has
Hello?
a school laptop, and you have to give him a sticky sheet of different commands to run to open applications,
Oh, you
you
used
might
Linux?
consider,
You used Linux without a desktop?
yeah, on a
Dude, that's
laptop.
hardcore. That's hardcore.
That's hardcore Minecraft single player.
I had to learn how to do that
there was a
recently when I was
desktop, but
there was.
didn't have any applications on
Yeah,
it.
Q.
Oh
Well, I
right,
had to
yeah.
use the console.
It starts with nothing. Yeah, you have to download the console.
Yeah, Q.
Well,
So my dad just gave me a
I built and ran a
notepad with-
Minecraft server without a desktop. That was fun.
That's
Oh.
that's the hot shit. So I Q.
You ever downloaded something from the internet without having an internet browser?
Yeah, that's
It's
hard.
actually a lot easier than an internet browser. If you already have the link.
Really?
Yeah.
You just say download link, and it's like you have a file now.
Oh, hang on.
I download shit onto a Fire Stick.
Wiggles, we can play modded
I
Minecraft.
imagine.
Someone make a modded Minecraft server. Quick,
Okay.
quick, quick. Thanks for it.
Just tell me the mods. I'll install them and make the server.
Oh, well, I want Tekkit. Waggles wants RLCraft.
Well, we're all gonna have to sit down one day and just look through mods.
We're gonna need multiple servers. Once I
Or
get
just do
some
one mod at a time.
mungies, I would be.
Servers is easy, especially with the way Minecraft does them.
Yeah.
So multiple would be no problem. You just put them in separate folders and there you go.
I'm assuming Warren is in the best position to host a server currently.
PC does be tunk. Actually, the only thing I really want to change
use
on it right
my
now.
my 4 GB RAM Raspberry Pi, which might still have a server on it, Pog.
Oh,
It
IQ.
wasn't
Seeing
very
as you got it and put effort
joke.
into it, if you want to run just a vanilla server on it,
I don't even know if I don't know if I wiped it or not.
Here's the thing, though. If when
I
we're
did run a vanilla server on it though, but only one person. I didn't really do anything, but I did work.
so what I would like to do is when I get my PC up and we get like we resurrect Venuscraft Venuscraft the next generation on a actual like full blown server for Java. To it have a fuckload of RAM because we're gonna need it.
I wonder.
How much RAM
I'm
can
trying-
you stuff into a PC before it gets sad?
A lot.
Is there an upper limit? I'm assuming there
Not
is.
really.
Depends on what the motherboard can handle. Depending on the specs, I think the highest one goes to 132 gigs of RAM.
By the way, SciCraft runs on 32 gigs of RAM on a server.
Does it have
So
hiccups when big shit's happening?
You mean when anything's happening? They don't do small shit. And no, it doesn't.
Okay. How much IQ? I need to sit down with you.
You don't
and...
need 32 gigabytes. Like, an 8 gigabyte server would be plenty for us.
Well, you have to
8
remember.
gig server. You could run it on a computer with 8 gigs and allocate 4 gigs of RAM to a server, and you should be okay with the amount of people that we have.
Why? Yeah.
Well, thing is, I can't do that off of my home PC, off of what I'm going to be using as a streaming PC, because
My dad forgot to tell me the password for the actual like desktop login, and I had to go get that.
When we're doing like, I can't run the server off of my main PC because I need a shit ton of RAM for all my applications.
Use a server.
How many applications do you have?
Do you not have any idea how much RAM streaming takes?
Yes, I stream Apex on PC.
Yeah, it takes a fuck ton, especially if you're playing on the same PC. So
Why
doing
is
all
the
that
screen just black with a mouse?
because something's loading.
So
Presumably.
far, with 8 gigs of RAM, I'm able to run
Also, I'm guessing
Apex
I can
at 60
change
frames
that, but at least
without
right now, my desktop
problems.
thinks that my PC is that my TV. That's the word. It thinks it's square. Okay, there we go. Desktop is loaded. How do I make you a rectangle?
Or did I have to run Apex at 30 frames? I think it was 60.
Running Apex isn't running a Minecraft server, though.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I'd
Oh
still do
my
it, though.
god, IQ. Look at this.
Mm.
So you see it's one of these parts, yeah? Do you see that little tiny... I don't know if you'll see
If
it.
you held it in front of the camera, I could see it. Oh, wait, anywhere. Yeah. Those pieces.
I have jostled my computer stand. So if I hold it closer, then fuck.
Would a boot that piece?
Let me focus it.
Actually, I have an idea for us. When I get my
Notice
laptop back from my mom, I can
there's
just
a
have my
hole.
laptop as a dedicated Minecraft server host.
There's a hole there at the bottom where the
True.
base plate's hooked in, IQ.
That's just a good idea.
I just gotta get my computer back from my mom.
How powerful is that lappy toppy?
Oh fuck, I can't
Oh,
remember.
I've just turned up the resolution. That may have been a bad idea.
It'd be
No,
enough to. It'd be enough to run a server though.
Display orientation. No. Uh-oh.
Because even on my Wi-Fi, it should run server no problem.
Ta-da!
And if the
We
laptop
have
sucks, I'll just go buy a better laptop.
a spray thing. Also, it has gray water. Which I don't know how I feel about that.
Gray water.
It's hard to tell on camera because it's like see-through, but it's gray water.
How do I change the, screen size?
Click on your screen, go to settings.
Yeah, display settings.
I'm in display settings. I just don't see... Oh, I guess I go into advanced. No, that's not helpful.
No. What's the tab you're in right now?
I'm just in settings display.
Try
Okay.
personalize instead of display settings.
Okay.
So what do you mean by change your screen size, like your screen?
As in, my computer thinks that my TV is square. My TV
You need
is
to
not
go
square.
to display and you scroll down to display resolution.
Yeah.
It's right underneath advanced scaling
Yeah.
settings. And then you
And
change it. So to something that isn't square. So something like 1920 by 1080.
Put it to the numbers that your TV.
it's currently 1280
on.
by 1024, and it's not square. No, sorry, it is square.
That is a square. You've just 12.
All-
That's
All
1200
of
by
the
1000.
options are square.
Go to your TV settings and find what set it's running on, and select the same one.
TV, picture, no.
And then it should
Picture
just fill in your
settings.
entire screen.
Try. Okay, first things first. Before we have him try to defuse a bomb, have you tried just unplugging and replugging the TV back in?
Not tried that.
Also, I bet what it is. How old of a computer is it?
Quite.
It's probably thinking it's running on a CRT if it's really super duper old, or thinks
I don't
it's.
think it's that old.
It's not that old.
It shouldn't be that old, but it is Windows, which likes to have really weird compatibility settings. So if it thinks it's plugged into an old CRT for some reason.
Picture size is now on normal. Picture mode is on vivid. Yeah, whatever. Picture settings.
Yeah,
I know that was a long shot
picture
kind of
settings
thought.
on your TV, Wiggles.
Wait a minute. Now that it's on normal, it's clipping.
What?
Clipping.
It's clipping. Like the bottom part is off the screen.
Video coming. Real
Okay,
quick.
that's probably a good thing, Waggles. If it's clipping on that, it means you've changed resolutions. Go back to the computer and see if you can.
Oh, PogChamp?
Yeah.
That's still there's still only 3 options. 1280 by 1024.
Go down
1024
to
by
advanced display settings. And what are the resolutions that it's telling you?
resolutions. Desktop resolution is 1280 by 1024.
Headset. Why must you be caught in cords?
It must think the screen is that.
It's for some reason thinking that you've plugged in a square boy.
I would.
You're
Did you
running
find
Windows
anything
10,
in your,
right?
on your monitor settings?
No, well, the issue is it's a TV, not a monitor.
Oh, sorry, your TV settings.
No. Nothing. Like I don't understand why. Some apps won't respond to scaling change. Wait, scale. What scale? Oh, that just makes everything smaller.
Yeah. Wait, why are you
Windows,
trying to
you
run
got
this on your
Windows
TV and not your monitor?
I don't have a monitor.
I thought you said you had a monitor in your big list of things. Maybe
Yeah, on
I'm
things
dumb.
that I will buy eventually.
Oh,
Wiggle.
right.
This is
Hey,
a hand-me-down
Waggles.
PC my dad isn't using anymore. Huh? What?
Under display resolution, display orientation.
Yeah, that just lets me like spin it around.
It's
Right.
on landscape,
Is
though,
it
right?
on landscape, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay, so you're on Windows 10, right, Wiggles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the only way to change it would be under your display resolution. So
Well, guess what I accidentally did while I was scrolling
maybe
through my
replug
settings.
the HDMI cable. It might not be registering it's plugged in to something. Because it should
Okay.
pull the recommended display resolution off your TV.
Yeah, the
Did that for
recommended
me when I
resolution that it has is also very low.
That would be what your
So-
TV handles.
Well, my TV is a 4K smart TV.
Okay. Well, then it's not registered, just plugged in, I guess.
Anyway, we've plugged it back in. Still square.
Alright, time to go to Google.
I not want the square.
Can you, like, video call me real quick? Actually,
I shall video
Show me.
call Spicy.
No,
I'm gonna
please don't.
keep my
Don't.
camera-
Whatever you do, don't.
I've just hung up.
Alright, Wiggles, I'll just video call you.
I'm using the phone that is hooked to Spicy as a camera, Waggles.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You've made my camera fan stand
I
shake.
am gonna
So,
turn my video off.
is
so-
square. Square. Why?
Okay,
Why square?
that actually might be your TV settings then.
But in the TV settings, there's nothing.
Do you have other Okay, here's the next debug. Try
your
the
picture
other
settings?
HDMI ports.
Oh, that's a good shout. Okay.
If one of your HDMI
I have another thing you can do.
come in
Go
a
with
sh-
HDMI 3. I have one like special HDMI port or something. It's the HDR port. That's what my One X is in right now.
Yeah. Just don't.
Your TV looked like, for that part, it was set to wide. No,
What do
wide.
you?
You know how when there's in a
Still
movie
square.
you got the
16
big
by 9.
black spaces above, top, and above, below?
Yeah.
It looks like
Mhm.
your TV was set to that, under your picture settings.
That's 16 by 9, I think.
Picture size is on auto or direct? Like, where are you seeing that?
Go to your picture
Oh, I can
settings.
put it on stretch.
on your.
That just warps it.
I can't see your TV. Oh, that is your TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is.
Okay, go to pictures. Yeah, go to picture size.
Putting it on stretch is just a stretched image. Like, it isn't.
It isn't changing the resolution, it's just making that resolution longer, which is just gonna fuck his video quality.
And zoom.
Yeah,
is,
Q, look, it's the London
zoom.
Bridge.
Hey, well,
Like, there's. Hmm?
Go to normal.
Normal cuts it off. I don't know
It
why.
doesn't do shit.
right click on your desktop.
Okay.
Do you have any, like...
Hold on, I just clicked the wrong
Wait,
button. Give me a
what
second.
was that
I
picture
accidentally-
settings tab you have
Jesus
on your
Christ.
TV?
That's just my TV's pitch. I don't.
The fuck is that
It's
here?
picture
It's
set.
kinda
I don't know
Oh,
what you want from
probably
me.
like brightness and shit.
If you right click on your desktop, is there a
Okay.
graphics settings button?
There's a display settings, which
Wait,
takes me
hold on.
right to where I currently am.
No, but is there
Hold on,
graphics settings?
hold on. Wiggles.
There's personalize. What?
Does PC have graphics card?
A form of some.
That's what I'm
Did
accessing.
you plug it into the motherboard or the graphics card?
I don't know. Dad did that.
Show me the back of your PC.
Choose a fit. Ah. Sure.
Oh, I see. Yeah, are you plugged
No.
into your graphics card or your...
If he's
something
plugged
else?
into his graphics card, it's a whole other can of beans.
Well, that's the thing, is
no, if
if
he's
I
running
right-click on
graphics
my...
drivers and plugs it into the motherboard, he's not going to get he's going to get a fucked up picture.
Yeah, because what I'm telling him to do is if you right-click on your desktop on my computer, I can access my Intel graphics settings.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Wiggles, show me the back of your PC.
Oh God.
I need to see your ports, my man.
Oh, that's dark.
That's a fun way to
Phone,
word it.
flashlight. No, can't use flashlight because light is being used. What?
It's because
I don't
camera
need to
apps
see
being
that. I can
used.
see pretty well.
Okay, I have a flashlight over there. Question,
Welcome
flashlight.
back to Waggles Dying.
Yeah, no kidding.
In this episode of Waggles Dying, Waggles Dies.
So that small USB is my mouse. This is the port. I think that is the graphics card. This is the port that's actually going to the TV.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
So you're using okay, you're using an HDMI converter.
Yeah. How else?
No, I was using a converter.
Because
Yeah, his computer is older than we thought.
Does it not have HDMI built in?
It does not have an actual HDMI. He has
Does
to
it have,
use a
does it have
converter.
DisplayPort?
I don't know.
Yeah, it did. It had the standard blue display port.
Do you have
Yes,
a
it does
DisplayPort
have
cable?
that.
Because your TV should have a DP port as well. They usually have
Okay,
like three HDMI and a DP port.
I
Yeah.
have something like that. I have.
Oh.
No.
Oh wait, hold on, Wiggles. Let me see. It's on the very back.
Oh God.
You see where
Yeah,
your internet's
Q.
plugged
Oh,
in?
God.
I'm pretty sure I saw it right beside that.
Leaning
I have
tower
to
of
move
penis.
things off.
But that's not going to help
penis.
because if that's the graphics card, then that must be a really old graphics card that can't handle the resolution of his TV.
No, there's nothing back there. All that's back there is Ethernet and the really ye olden like 3 cables. Two are audio, one is video thing.
Q,
Yeah.
if his graphics card's too old for his TV, it's not going to bring it up to his resolution.
No.
Well, like,
There is a thing, I use it. It's called an HDMI upscaler. You could use those 3 plugs.
God.
They're not that bad. They're kind of shit, but they're not that bad.
yeah, like, what are the options on his graphics card? Like, what is he supposed to use to hook up to a display? The 3?
Here, how about this?
Or a,
He's
or a
using a single.
How about
It's
this?
weird, I haven't really
I'll
seen
put
that
you guys
plug.
on pause for a minute, and I'll ask my dad what the hell is going on, and we'll see if he has a temporary or permanent solution with random bits that he has on hand, because I don't know enough about what's going on to do
Warren,
things.
what port is he using to send display out of his graphics
I'll be
card?
back.
Fuck. You know those white connectors that they have on the back?
What?
Sometimes comes on graphics cards. I can't remember the name of them. You know, you got the blue one, the white one, and then the standard HDMI. I'm pretty sure he was using that with the HDMI.
Oh, is it the one with all
converter.
the pins?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, is it like is it a PCI port? Or what's
Yeah,
it
that
called?
sounds right.
I think I couldn't get
do
a
I have
perfect
one of
look.
those?
You'd have to look it for me to completely know.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about. So what was he using that to a converter to HDMI to his? Right?
Yeah, I think that's the way it was going.
Jesus.
Right. That's probably the issue. Did he have a display port? Because if he had
He had the standard blue display port. He has the regular one.
I think if he can find a DisplayPort cable, that might work.
It might, but the problem is with his
DisplayPort
TV, his port for his TV is directly on the back of it facing the wall.
Oh.
But that graphics card, dude, I'm gonna be honest, it didn't even have an HDMI port on it. So that thing's old. And if he's got a 4K TV, there's no way that thing's gonna
Does he
handle
have like one of
that.
the old
Yeah,
like?
it doesn't need to do resolution. It just needs we just need to fix the aspect ratio.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Waggles.
Where is even? He's not here.
Oh my God, is he using one of those old like I keep thinking of the audio cards, this old Sound Blaster cards from like the 90s. Is he using like the original
It was
like?
a small card. It was definitely a small card.
Like, you know the old ass graphics card that they had in like the late 90s? I'm trying to remember the names of them. Like,
I don't think they had that kind of port in the late 90s though.
yeah, they did. That's like
The white one?
if it's the one I think it does have the two little nipple screws on the sides.
I've summoned my dad.
Both sets have two little nipple screws on the
Yeah,
sides.
those are
just in case.
ancient.
That's what he's using, I think, and that's what. Yeah.
When my dad gets down here, I will ask him when this computer was made. Ah, hello. When was this computer made?
I don't know how old it is.
Ah.
Hey, okay, Wiggles.
What?
You can find out how old it was made if you pull
I was given a shrug, and I don't know. So I don't know.
if you pull this next to the motherboard for me, I can tell you how old it was made.
Or better yet,
It doesn't really matter.
can you see like
That
like
doesn't
a
really do
serial
anything.
number
It
or
just
some
means
shit like
the-
that, like a
the Windows
product
7
number
bigger.
thing on the graphics card?
He doesn't. Hold on.
And that also didn't do anything. It's still square, see?
Yeah.
And the display orientation just makes it do spinny roundies, which nobody wants.
I want that. What you're saying, Wiggles? I like the spin.
Mm. 1280 by 1024.
I don't mind the actual graphics quality. It's just that it's square. Like, it doesn't look
Aspect
bad.
ratio.
Yeah.
IQ said something about aspect ratio?
That's what you're trying to fix.
Yeah.
It's not the resolution. It's the aspect ratio.
How do we find that, IQ?
Well, I looked up aspect ratio in settings, and the only thing it brought me to was the display resolution, which you only have 3 options in, and I think the aspect ratio of your 3 options is the same, because you're looking for something that's like the first number is twice as big as the second, is like a regular rectangle, because it's 16 by 9 is the aspect ratio you're looking for. So like 19, mine is 19 by 20 by 1080, which is a regular
Yes,
1080p.
the star button
which is 16
opens up
by
picture
9.
settings. I've been messing
And
with it.
Wait, yours is 1920 by 1080?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to.
But I think you're in a
Stretch makes it square, but it's just kind of yanked it.
Yours is
rectangle.
defaulting to
it
like
hasn't
4 by
fixed it.
4 by 3. I think that is.
Yes,
Anyway.
I think that is 4 by 3. The
Yeah.
aspect ratio.
4 by
If he's
3
only
is the
got
older
3
style.
options, though, Q. Like, Wiggles, what was one of your 3 options again?
Are all 3 options 4 by 3?
They're all 4 by 3. Yes.
Yep,
What do you mean
that's
4 by 3? Is that the full thing?
4 by 3 aspect ratio.
4:3 aspect ratio is
So
the
it's
CRT
not,
aspect.
It's not quite a square, but it
What
looks
are they?
square-ish.
Well,
Like
4:3 is
12
like CRT aspect ratio standard.
Yeah.
What numbers would you put that into? Like 1680 by 1050 or?
Well, like 1280 by 960 is 4:3 ish.
Okay, so 1280 by 960. What's your highest one, Wiggles?
Highest one is 1080. I think it's 1280, 1080, or something like that.
1280.
So he has decent resolution. It's just a weird aspect ratio.
Yeah, like that's what I was telling Dad. The picture quality is great. Like it doesn't look bad. It's just
nearly
square.
1080p. But it's the old style.
Okay, does the graphics card have the three plugs, the coax or the what are they called? Component cable, the
aux.
The aux, yeah,
Aux cords.
the yellow, red,
I
white.
have been asked if the PC graphics card has aux cords.
Oh, Wiggles.
The graphics card, if it has, what was it called?
They're sometimes I call them components because they're called component cables.
Cables?
No.
No.
Dual DVI output.
Dual DVI?
Dual DVI.
I'm gonna end the
I've
Lego
gone into
stream because we're done with
personalized.
the
It
Lego
just wants
stream.
like the background and stuff. Nothing really useful.
So, Wiggles, I am kind of curious about what motherboard you
We'll be
have.
back stream. Well, we can deal with that once
Ask
we
the
can
motherboard is? Do you know that off the top of your head?
stop stream.
No.